Good morning, Mustangs. It's Friday, October 7th, and I'm Varsha Sayana. In the headlines, pre-orders for Chick-fil-A biscuits are now available, a look at one of our students, and homecoming is quickly approaching. But first, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for our top story. That's right, Mustangs. You can beat the lines and get your chicken breakfast biscuit by pre-ordering with an online payment option. All you need to do is scan the QR code on the posters around campus or complete the Google link found in the various school newsletters. Once you pre-order, you also get to pick up your order in an express line and avoid the rush. The Mustang Sports Association is working to improve their service on campus every week. So far, they've had to increase their product orders weekly. The group made sure to include a vegetarian option to ensure all customers can have a chance to support the fundraising efforts. Save the day for FSA's homecoming celebrations. Mustangs, the weekend will kick off with a homecoming basketball game on Friday, November 11th, followed by the homecoming dance on Saturday, the 12th. While the homecoming committee is still working out the details of the event, stay tuned to Mustang News and the high school newsletter for updates and information. The homecoming dance will be open to all 9th to 12th graders, and ticket pricing and availability will soon be shared. It's time for Student Spotlight, where we take a peek into one of our students and their accomplishments. Here's Mustang News reporter Saba Faisal with a look at Ranjani, one of our high school seniors.
Such prestigious honors like performing at the GMEA All-State Orchestra or the Emory Youth Symphony Orchestra would not have been possible without Ranjani's lasting perseverance and passion for the violin.
I auditioned in 11th grade for Emory Youth Symphony Orchestra, which was last year. And I also did not think I would get into that, but I ended up getting in, so I did that last year. We're currently in Emory Youth Symphony Orchestra.
When Ranjani first started playing the violin in 4th grade, her biggest obstacle was time.
In the beginning, I was not good at all. Like, it wasn't even like musical, like it did not sound good. But then I started practicing like a lot more because I knew that if I practiced more, I would get better.
Sticking with and upgrading a consistent practice schedule, she began working on her sound.
So I started practicing like 1 hour a day, and then I started increasing over the years, and then eventually I got better.
Having this schedule, along with in-school opportunities to improve, vastly helped her when she started looking at out-of-school opportunities.
I'm part of advanced orchestra, and I tried to do the talent show, doing the violin, and with somebody else if possible.
Ranjani emphasized how all of these experiences helped her overcome her initial obstacle and even use it to her advantage.
So it's really taught me to learn how to manage time. So I have to learn how to manage my time, not only for that, but also just practicing in general. Like I have to learn how to fit in practice into my like homework schedule, especially now because I'm also trying to audition for colleges.
She highlights that resiliency unlocked all of these opportunities for her, and that any aspiring violinist or musician who can persevere can succeed.
It takes a lot of perseverance. For me, like I was about to give up because I started practicing more, I got better, and realizing that I was getting better, that really pushed me to go further.
For Mustang News, I am Saba Faisal.
But now it's time to turn things over to Bill Zhu for the weather, joke, and quote of the day.
Thank you, Varsha. Now for a look at the weather. Today the weather will be dropping to a low of 50 degrees, but with a jump with a high of 80 degrees. On Saturday, there will be a low of 45 degrees and a high of 75 degrees. It's time for the quote of the day. Winnie the Pooh, a famous children's cartoon character, has to say something about believing in yourself. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. It's Friday, so it's time for our segment Take 5. If you aren't sure on what you should do to relax, then tune into this week's segment to see what some other students had to say. Here's Mustang News reporter Sana Jane with more.
How has fall break helped you relax and reorganize your time?
Fall break has allowed me to get more rest, which makes me more productive and has allowed me to rejuvenate so I can study more and manage my time better.
What did you do over fall break to relax and reorganize your time?
I got to reset my sleep schedule and I got to catch up on more sleep.
It's time for the joke of the day. What do you call a boomerang that won't come back? A stick. Now back to Varsha to close off this edition of Mustang News.
Thanks, Bill. In this episode of Mustang News, we give a special shout out to Ms. Briggins. Thank you for keeping our students safe and watching over us to make sure our school is successful and secure. Before we close this episode of Mustang News, there are some important reminders we must share. If you are feeling sick, stay home. Check COVID updates on the FSA website and please review FSA's protocol. Remember, the first person you need to get in touch with if you are experiencing symptoms or if you yourself had a positive test is a school nurse. Stay safe and healthy, Mustangs, and don't forget to subscribe to FSA's YouTube channel. I'm Varsha Sayana, reminding you that when we, you, and I care, we are always #stronger together.